Film production began shortly after the invention of the Kodak. The Kodak took pictures and was a fixed focus type. This meant that you could not change the focus, and the camera could only film in a dark room. Almost a whole decade later, the first films began to be made. The first ever film was made by the Lumiere brothers, called The Arrival of a Train. Like other films that came after this film was without sound and obviously in black and white. Audiences in these times were scared by the train coming towards the screen. This interested filmmakers in techniques they could use in other films. In 1897, the X-rays was created after the recent discovery of X-ray technology in 1895. This film was made to use X-rays artistically and features a man and a woman sitting and talking until they switch into skeletons and then back to normal again. This film is significant because it was the first film to use the jump cut, which is a sudden transition from one scene to another. And finally, in 1898, The Astronomer's Dream was created.
Yeah, no, that like, old style movies scared the crap out of me. Like, imagine watching that as a kid, like, that'd scare you for life. It's just scary, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not making, I'm not.
In between the 30s and 60s, a lot of important and loved movies were created. During the war, the movie industry was really affected, and a lot of movies showed American nationalism and pride, such as All Clear on the Western Front. 1940 had great actors like Charlie Chaplin, and the rise of Disney began. There were also movies that are being remade today, like The Mask of Zorro. In the 1950s there was an animations boom, which brought classics like Cinderella and Pinocchio. This was also the peak year for the Western, with movies like Winchester 73. Alfred Hitchcock also made greats like Vertigo and North by Northwest. It was also a good year for foreign films, with the great movie Seven Samurai being made. 1960 is best remembered for the movie that is still referenced today, Psycho.
Psycho.
I've never seen Psycho. You seen Psycho?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
It's an okay movie, like.
Yeah, no, like, it would have been for like back in the day, but right now, like, that's a...
That shower scene back in the day meant to be scary, like. That was just funny to watch.
That's laughable, like,
hand up in there, just I'm dying.
you could easily see she missed the knife about 10 times. She just slowed down like a 2-year-old.
The dog.
Holy crap.
People genuinely were like ran out of cinema after seeing that. That's nothing.
That was very crap.
In the 1990s, cinema was dominated by special effects movies such as Jurassic Park and Titanic, which was the highest grossing film until Avatar came along. Animated films such as Toy Story made computer animated films very popular, and it was the first feature film to be computer animated.
What's your favourite movie?
In the 90s, Pulp Fiction, no doubt about it. What a class movie. You got Samuel Jackson.
I love Samuel Jackson.
Say what again?
Snakes on a plane.
Oh, classic, boy. It was before he was bald as well. Like, he had like.
Yeah, it.
Yeah, I know, he had it. Maybe not for that movie, but for Pulp Fiction. Remember that? Remember, like,
No, that was a wig. That was a wig in Pulp Fiction.
You just ruined Pulp Fiction for me. That's so late.
That was a wig. This is clearly a wig.
What else did you have in the 90s? Was Jaws in the 90s? 70s? Oh, well, it was far off from that.
You were very far off with that.
Like that, like, I don't know, right? It was a good movie for this time, but I'm talking about Jaws. Scratch it.
In modern day filming, there are now two types of cameras, film and digital. There are more computer effects, and CGI is more commonly used than practical films. 3D film has also been introduced to cinema screens worldwide, and films such as Avatar are immensely popular to watch in 3D. The IMAX 70mm camera is the best quality, however it's very difficult to work with, and it cannot be bought and only rented. Streaming sites such as Netflix are now widely used, and Netflix was the first streaming site to do films on demand. And nowadays, ticket sales are around €7 per ticket.
You feel like Netflix brought a film, I take it?
Nah. Like I think they're doing good the way they are. Just like bring out like very average movies and average series. Just
They have some good ones.
yeah.
I like Beast of No Nation.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like they could do better. They could do worse. Overall, I'm just.
That's way too vague.
It's something.
That means nothing
It's
to
something that
anyone.
I can tolerate to watch, but that I wouldn't actually really enjoy it.
Well, they get like all the good movies on it too. Like they definitely
they
have
got a few.
Avatar in it. Like,
They got a few. Like it takes them a long ass time to come out.
oh, not a long ass time. We have a deal with them. They'll get it on quickly. It's not words. Okay, that's not words.
I think movies will die out eventually.
No.
No, like
way.
it's becoming a dying thing. Like people are just staying home and watching stills.
Yeah, you deserve that. Movies aren't gonna die out.
Right there. Stop
It's
throwing
about
things
that
on me.
Read on side.
You're a bit too much.